This weekend in Pokemon Go, we are going to have the World Champion Series event, which is going to be amazing. I am so excited for this. There's going to be two different events going on. We're going to have the in-person event and we're going to have the global event, but I'm going to cover this global event for you guys because most of you will have this. If you are in California, I highly suggest, or even around the surrounding areas, to come over to this event space because I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a pre-information that I got from last year and how good some of those research tasks for the Pikachu with the costume and the background with this shiny, that was amazing. So let's get into the details. Welcome to the Trader Club. Here we go. Alrighty guys, so World's event is gonna be fun, man. I cannot wait for this. I'm currently in Arizona. I'm heading to Chicago. This is already gonna be out after I've already done all this, and then I'm gonna be back in Orange County. Oh man, it's gonna be exciting. So what I was talking about in the introduction is last year at Worlds in Honolulu, compared to the outside of that event space. In the event space, in order to get that Pikachu, the Scubachu, which I think is one of the best costumes, the background was amazing. What you had to do is spin 4 different Pokestops. That's it, from the field research task in Honolulu. But outside of that event, everywhere else, if you weren't in that area, what the field research task was looking like, I believe it was complete for raid battles or raid for that Pokemon. So there was a massive advantage to that. And also there was Flabébé field research task, and those Flabébés shiny boost were insane. I think I got a grand total of 20 shiny Flabébés, and I haven't even participated in Com Day in Pokemon Go. Man, I'm telling you, if you can get to this event space, even if you cannot go inside because the tickets are already sold out, so if you don't have one, you can't get inside, the event outside of it and around it for Pokemon Go will 100% be worth it. And while you may not be able to go into the convention center, in Honolulu, they had tons of things all around that was still worth seeing and checking out. So that's my recommendation to you guys. Don't overlook this. Get down there. Outside of the event space last year, there was scalpers, there was people with all the merch. Yes, it was a little bit more expensive. There was Pokemon cards, selling, trading. There was cool murals, cool sculptures. So it was a whole entire experience. And I know while Waikiki is much more touristy than Anaheim is, I would still expect them to be planning something along those lines because Pokemon does not really miss when they are going. So this event is going down from Friday at 10 a.m. all the way until Sunday at 8 p.m. So we have 3 days for this event. Remember that Shadow Kyogre is going down on the 16th and the 17th, the raid weekend. So man, this weekend is jam-packed once again with events. However, you're gonna get up to 5 special trades per day. So even if you do not have lucky friends to be able to complete this with, please make sure to at least swap Pokemon with people, whether it be shiny Com Day Pokemon, whether it just be random legendaries, whether it be Zacian Zamazentas, whatever that situation is, even Gigantamax Pokemon, please make sure to swap those with other people. Also, if you have not done 35 old 2019 or older Pokemon, you will have guaranteed Pokemon. There is no tracker, there's no way to find out, but if somebody has not done all 35, let's say you have a friend, they're like, well, I have a shiny Raikou from back in the day, you're like, cool, well, I want a Gigantamax Rillaboom, and they haven't done 35, they can send it over and that will be a guaranteed lucky, so that is something to consider as well here for this specific one. There will be Pokemon encounters for Go Battle League rewards that are gonna be additional, and then you have an increased chance of encounter the shiny Pikachu with the varsity jackets. I love these World Pikachus. I think they are some of the best costumes, and while last year's Scubachu was insanely amazing, this year is also going to be cool. And then there's going to be Twitch channels that's going to be covering the entire event. I suggest you guys tune in because usually there are cool codes that you guys can use, which I will be also putting out in my Discord, so make sure you have those Discord notifications turned on and my social medias, because you will be able to get codes that's going to reward you items and potentially avatar items as well for this event. And those items are going to be the global distribution of the World Championships tee that's going to be a white available for the first day of the competition. And the other one at the venue, you can get the scavenger hunt event shirt as well. So that just shows you guys they're already putting planning into these events, scavenger hunts and hunting. Also during the event, there's going to be a cool Go Battle League themed background going on for you guys to battle with. And for the Go Battle weekend, there's going to be 4 times rewards from Friday, August 15th at midnight. So basically as soon as it hits Friday, all the way till Sunday at midnight, there's going to be 4 times Stardust from win rewards. There's going to be a maximum number set going from 5 to 20 for a grand total of 100 battles per day. Free battle-themed timed research will be available, including shoes for your avatar inspired by the Battle Tower Battler, and the Pokemon encounters via Go Battle League rewards will have a wider variance of attack, defense, and stamina, which is awesome. And then there's going to be some great spawns going on during this event as well for PvP. So these are the Pokemon. We have the Nidoran, the Mankey, the Marill, the Paldean Wooper, the Spoink, the Inkay, the Rookidee, and the Fuecoco. And if you are lucky, you can get the Frillish and the Volibile. All these Pokemon do have shinies, and all of them are relevant in PvP. So please make sure to go after these Pokemon. Take your screenshots of their stats and plug them into PokeGenie to see where they rank in the game. And then we're gonna have raid battles going on as well, which is gonna include the Varsity Jacket Pikachu, as well as the Hone Edge. Remember, Pikachu, 536 for the 100% IV, or 670 for the weather boost. And the 3-star raids is gonna be Lapras. We're gonna have the Diggersby, as well as Dusclops. And let's not forget about the field research. Remember, the in-person event field research is going to be different, much easier to obtain than the out-of-field research events. And last year, I don't think I saw Flabebe being a part of this event, but it was, so I'm expecting that the in-person field research tasks may have things that you guys cannot get outside. So Pikachu will be in there. We don't know what the task is yet, but we will put it out on our social media. It's going to be 402. Marill will be 197. Paldean Wooper will be $297, and Hone Edge will be $595. And also there's going to be a $5 premium timed research for 1 premium battle pass, 25,000 starters, and encounters with the following Pokemon of Lickitung, Lapras, Azumarill, Sableye, Swalot, Claydol, Carbink, Guzzlord, and Lowkicks. And then there's going to be exclusive attacks as well. I do not think it's going to be limited to these Pokemon, but as of right now, this is what we know. So if you do see this, please tag me on Twitter at the Training Club with 2Bs, and I will put this information out for everybody. But Lapras will be able to have Ice Beam, which is a legacy move, so you won't need an Elite Char TM for this Pokemon. Mankey going into Primeape, and Annihilape will have the move of Rage Fist, and Clodsire is going to get Mega Horn. There are going to be stickers, there's going to be avatar items, which is going to be a visor as well as a jersey, and there's going to be 2 paid boxes that are going to be in the web store. So most importantly, guys, what is going to be the play for this weekend? Well, we have Shadow Kyogre going down, so definitely participate in that. For this event, just grind as hard as possible. Get out there, play this event space. If you guys are not into PvP, the spawns will not be so relevant for you, but if you are into PvP, there are some great spawning PvP Pokemon, but most importantly, the #1 thing you can go after is the Varsity Pikachu. If you do want this Varsity Pikachu with the background, you will only be able to obtain that background from being at the Anaheim space, and you don't have to have a ticket or anything like that. You just have to be participating in the stops and field research around the event space. So please do not overlook this event. These Pikachus are very valuable. The shinies with the backgrounds are extremely valuable, especially if you plan to go to the 10-year Pokemon Go and 30-year celebration in Japan. People over there will basically give you anything you want for one of these shiny backgrounds. So that is something to highly consider. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Get out there and grind. Have yourself some fun. Get that shiny Pikachu with the Varsity Jacket. If you're able to, come to Anaheim. I will be there and I will see you there. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Good luck. I will see you soon. Peace.